And we've got some early morning showers out and about, tracking from southwest to northeast. No lightning as of yet, but that will probably change later this afternoon, as it typically does in the afternoons in the summertime. Now, as we zoom in a little tighter towards Jackson County and Mobile County, we do have a light shower that has just crossed north of Interstate 10 and US 90, right near Grand Bay. And that's going to be moving in towards the western sections of Mobile County. Not going to be that big of a deal, just an isolated pocket of rain, but a much heavier isolated pocket has been spotted north of Gulf Shores in southern Baldwin County. This is the shower that we were tracking right around Jack Edwards Airport and right around Kraft Farms, but now it is currently just to the east of State Highway 59, to the east of Foley High School, and to the south of Mifflin. This is going to be moving towards Mifflin and over towards the eastern sections of Baldwin County as we head in over the next 10 to 15 minutes, but will gradually weaken as these coastal showers typically do in the AM hours. The reason why we're going to be dealing with an increased risk of rain and storms starting tomorrow has to do with this frontal boundary that's currently draped well off into parts of the plains. In advance of this thing is where severe weather is going to be located today. It will be weaker by the time it gets to us, but it will increase the number of showers and storms we deal with for your Tuesday. So the odds will go from 30% today up to 50% tomorrow. And although it's not going to really affect our temperatures, it will be responsible for a dip in humidity and lower rain chances once it passes through on Wednesday and Thursday. Now, looking in the tropics, everything is still quiet. No disturbances to be worried about anywhere in the Atlantic, the Caribbean, or in the Gulf of Mexico. Temperatures currently sitting in the mid-70s across Mobile and Daphne, 74 degrees in Jackson, a very warm 83 in Dauphin Island. Pascagoula, you're at 72, Theodore 74, Fairhope 72, and most spots across Baldwin County and Escambia County, Florida, are sitting in the mid-70s, although Perdido Key, you're reporting a temperature currently at 80. So it's a muggy morning, no doubt about that, and there will be some thunderstorms to dodge today. The Futurecast is showing that really ramping up beginning at midday, which is typical. Now, the radar is not going to look exactly like this. It's just giving you an idea of who's going to have the stronger potential to see those isolated storms. And heavy pockets of rain, lightning, without a doubt, will be the biggest dangers. By midday, as usual, as we progress into the early afternoon, that is when the radar will show the most activity. And then as we move in towards the late afternoon and early evening, most of those storms will rain themselves out, and after sunset the air goes stable and most spots end up going clear, although a few isolated showers could show up in the middle of the night. This is a projected look at 1 a.m. this evening. A few showers south of Interstate 10 possible, and then by dawn tomorrow, an isolated shower around Milton. Not really that big of a deal, but this is typical for us through the month of July. So your high 91, a 30% chance of scattered storms with a light south wind at 5 to 10 miles an hour. Tonight, an isolated storm can't be ruled out, but most of us stay dry. Lows will be between about 72 and 76, so a muggy night, kind of like what we're faced with this morning. And up on the 7-day planner, highs are going to remain in the lower 90s for most days, but we'll have some 80s on there due to the increased risk of showers and storms tomorrow. And then we do get less humid air by the time we head in towards Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday, I think we're primarily dry, but the threat for thunderstorms returns for Friday and the weekend, with highs on most days in the lower 90s and lows each night pretty much in the lower 70s.